Hey, y'all. I just want to have a open conversation. And usually, I'm the one that's in the back saying, go on, you do it now. But this time, I'm in the back with my hands raised up like, hey, pick me. I want to be the first one to sit and talk about some things. So, y'all, I want to start this off. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't you glad? Because I know I'm glad that you have asked God to save you from things, from people that was causing so much headache. That's the word I want to use. Like, we being open, right? So I'm going to be open to where you just like, God, please deliver me from this. Deliver me from things that has kept me so bound. And you know it have. And when I say it kept me so bound to where, I mean, it just was no pleasure in it. Being around certain people, it just got to the point to where it was just like I don't want to be here anymore. I don't want to deal with this anymore. Like, you know, I mean, I'm the type where I'm like, my time is precious to me. And it might be somebody out there that's saying your time is valuable and precious to you, to where you like, don't waste my time. And that's me. Like, I'm like, don't waste my time because my time is so precious and valuable to where I could be giving this much time towards something else. So when I feel like that something is just wasting my time, my precious time, that's what I always say. When something is wasting my precious time, done. Because it's like, it's not serving me anymore. So now I'm asking God, save me from this. God, if you can just deliver me from this, help me to walk away from this. Help me to lay this down because I'm tired of this. And remember, I'm being open, that's all. I just got to be open. I'm going to talk to y'all like I'm talking to a familiar person on the phone. I'm tired of this. You ever just said, I'm tired of this? Like, God, can you help me to remove myself from this? I used to go to a place and I started noticing that every time I went and when I left that place, I had a headache. Y'all, is that normal? Like, why is it that when I go to this place and every time I leave this place, why do my head be hurt? That's when you know that it's, and I felt like that maybe it was a sign from God letting me know, like, nothing about this I'm going to allow it to please you. So I'm going to cause things to happen to where you won't have no choice but to say, I'm ready to walk away from this. I'm ready to let this go. I'm ready to lay this down. You could be a drinker. And I used to drink. And it got to the point to where I didn't like how it was making me feel. I just didn't. So, remember I just said that God would make it uncomfortable to where it would cause the headaches. I didn't like the headaches. And that was just with wine. To where it would cause some stomach ache. Oh, no, I really don't like the stomach aches. So it's like, I feel like that God will make things that he's trying to get your attention about. He will start making it uncomfortable to where you just be like, I'm tired of this. Like, I don't want to do this no more. Have you ever felt like that something you was dibbling and dabbling in, or people that you might was hanging around, or places that you was going? Have you ever felt like that all of a sudden it just started falling apart, and things start falling apart, and it's not pleasurable anymore? Like, I'm tired of this. Have you ever thought, well, maybe God was telling me that it was time for me to walk away from that, to lay that down, walk away from that place, walk away from these people, lay down this bad habit that I have? Have you ever just sat back and thought about that? Like, man, like, I used to enjoy that, but now it's like it's not even enjoyable anymore. Like, I used to like hanging around these people. Now it's like, why am I here? I used to like going to these places, and now it's like, I want to be at home. And then as time goes on, and you realize that you have literally cut ties from things, and now it's like, man, I feel a sense of peace. Because that very thing that wasn't bringing me pleasure or happiness or peace, now I have let it go. So now I feel a sense of peace. I mean, have anybody else experienced that? And now when you look at it and you look back and you just be like, well, was it God telling me that it was time for me to lay this down? Was it God telling me that I was making things uncomfortable because that no longer serves you? Man, I'm so glad. Let me tell you something, y'all. This is my testimony. Let me tell you something. When I say I'm so glad that God has saved me from so many things that I used to do, places I used to go, people that I used to hang around. When I say I'm so glad that God has saved me, and when I say I don't miss it, I don't miss it at all. Y'all, when you find peace from laying down some bad habits, walking away from people, walking away from places, and you now find yourself with a sense of peace over your life, oh, it was meant for you to lay that down. It was meant for you to walk away from there. It was meant for you to stop hanging around the crowd. But I just want to ask somebody, do you think that maybe God was just telling you that it was time for you to let it go? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad. I am glad. I am glad that he came in and caused a disturbance. Came in and shook some things up. Came in and interrupted some things. I'm glad. I'm grateful. Is there anybody else that's grateful that God came in and tore some things up? Because he said no more. You don't belong there anymore. Are you glad?